Hello there. My name is Karin, and I work with a lot of humans and I work a lot with the animals and all nature. I am also a kind of a teacher, and I should say more of information giver. I'm supposed to be a giver of the information because you are not everything. I heard a lot of teachers that saying that you are everything. No, you aren't everything, but you are in contact with everything. You are able to get in touch with, in principle, everything around you, just everything. And everything is energy, you know about that, and maybe you don't know that everything is also information. The usual way that we see in this is that when we see a picture or we see anything around us, there's a lot of information and we know it and we sometimes don't know it. But every time our body is starting to recognize a lot of information. And that is the information that we have learned. For the example, in this picture, you can see the water. Yes, you know the water, you know the ocean, you know the waves, you know it's going to be cold or hot. You can feel it around you and everything that is a kind of information. But you also have another form of information. That information is quiet information. The quiet information is very large, it's very big, and it's all over the place, everywhere at the same time. You can read it wherever you are, you can find it, you react on it, whether you like it or not, you will react on it. But you do it in some level that you really don't recognize at first. I will start to try to tell you about this because if you see this picture, at the same time you have this kind of information. It could be a lot of math, it could be music, could be a lot of feelings, it could be a lot of songs, it could be anything that don't mean anything, but it's a lot of information outside there at the same time on what you're seeing. So that's the silent part of it. So let's find out what's happened inside you. Because exactly when you're watching this, you will feel a lot of things. But not only feel, you will recognize it and you can, in some way, I should say, unconsciousness or subconsciousness, you will find something that you can react on. And not only react on, because you're going to behave in a suddenly way. And sometimes we call it intuition, but this is not intuition. This is another sense of feeling what's going on, both inside you, both outside you, and you are going to react and be a part of this information field. I really love to explain this for you. This information field is going on everywhere, every time, anywhere, and we are all connected to it. This information field works every day, 24 hours per day, and it will never rest. And I promise you, wherever you are, whoever you are in contact with this information, and you are gathering it and you are express it and you also tell your own story to the world, and that's make another pattern because it's way everywhere. So you are suggesting to make another wave of information to other persons, to anyone, to the planet, to the water, to the heaven, to the earth, well, everything. It's an information field. Our ancestors already know about this. I should tell you that the nature people in Africa, in Australia, in Sweden, well, everywhere, they really know about it. The Indians know it in the United States, it's part of all the world. And in some way, somehow, we have forgotten it. And then suddenly the science said, well, we discovered something new. And I promise you they didn't, but they started to recognize it again and started to tell you about it again. So this is a part of the quantum theory, but I can explain it in some other ways, and I can show it, and I can also show what informations field are you telling the world, because you have your own telling story, and the world have another telling story, and together we make the story. I will give you more information about where I am, where you can find me, where you can talk to me, and well, I just want you to have a very, very, very pleasant day with the history of the world, the history of other persons, and your own history. And don't forget, wherever you are, who you are, you can always, always change your history and thereby also your future. It's all up to you. Have a nice day. Bye.